Hello everyone, this is Veena. So for this video, I am going to answer again some pageant questions on 30 seconds. So it is a part 2 of my Q&A training in a way that answering in impromptu as I can. Because pageantry not only focuses on the physical aspect, but it is also about your knowledge of what you can offer to the community. And I want to be a part of this industry. So definitely please don't compare this on what the beauty queens are going through. I know some questions in pageants for now are giving a lot of pressure, but yeah, let's face it guys, I'm doing this for honing, for training, for fun. So this is a funny but learning video and I hope you enjoy. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe and bell button to keep you notified and updated on my latest uploads. Hit like and let's see your thoughts on the comment section down below. Try to imagine, how can I handle this kind of situation where I given a very tough questions, then I have to answer it on 30 seconds? Oh my gosh, that's hard. But yeah, let's take this challenge. So I have here 11 questions. So I'm going to pick 6 of them. So these questions come from the first and second edition of Miss Universe Philippines pageant. So I heard it, but I don't think I can answer it on 30 seconds. And it's totally terrifying. You get nervous. So anyway, that being said, let's take this challenge. I will now be answering my first question. So let's go. Okay, let's go to the wheel of names. Click. Oh my gosh, this is my first question. Oh my gosh, Beatrice. Question to Beatrice Gomez. If during your reign as Miss Universe Philippines, things happened in your life that makes you sad and uninspired, how would you able to continue inspiring others? Oh, 3, 2, 1, go. Honestly, what can I share was to admit my flaws, because we're all human beings. We break down and we fail. So by accepting my flaws, I will find myself. So through this, people can relate to me on a deeper mindset, because our experiences will make us stronger. So I can inspire others to be better. So thank you. Okay, that's 30 seconds. So I'm aware of this topic because on my Instagram series, I tackled on how to cope up on mental health. So what can I say? And my explanation through my answer is by being open and cooperative. You can inspire others to be better. So let's treat others on what they want to be treated. Get that? No matter what they are, no matter what experience they encounter. So one tip that I can give was to continue what you want with your confidence and trust on yourself. I know you can do it. Okay, let's remove and let's proceed on my second question. Question to Michelle Gumabo. If you are under strict quarantine and isolation, what is the most important mobile app for you and why? Okay, 3, 2, 1, Well, for me, it would be the Instagram application because coming from my experience, I met so many people through this. I see how they work, and also these platforms helps me to share my thoughts and keep in touch with those I don't normally see on person. I know how COVID-19 changed our way to communicate, but it makes me to build connections. So, thank you. Okay, what I want to elaborate on this question was the power of social media. Honestly, during my quarantine, I gained so many friends, and also through my hashtag Veena Life Talk series on Instagram, I am able to share my personal advices and tips that I learned on myself. So I am able to share it with you everyone. And I'm glad that I have helped a lot of people through my platform through the hashtag Life Talks. I received many messages and many advices coming from them, so I'm thankful for that. Yeah. Okay, remove. So this is my third question. So honestly, these questions are very controversial and timely. But I love that. Yeah. Oh, same question to the top 5 finalists in the year 2020. 2020. 2020. This pandemic made clear our priorities, essential and not essential. Where do pageants stand in this time of crisis? Ooh. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Go. For being a future pageant aspirant in the future, I think pageants is an amazing platform to show what can I offer to the community. And I know others tells that pageants are more on the physical aspect, but it stands on opportunities to spread hope and positivity through conversation. So for me, that is the essence of beauty pageants in this time of pandemic. Thank you. Okay, time is up. So I'm proud of my answer because it focuses on what pageants can offer. Yeah? And we all know that is to be a role model, is to be a voice, because this platform is the best way to spread the message of hope. So I think that's the strength of pageants, of beauty pageants, the power to inspire and impact people on this larger platform. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, remove. Oh my gosh, fourth question. Oh, question to BBB. In your journey to MUP, Miss Universe Philippines, what has been the most important parts and why? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Well, I know I'm not experienced joining any kind of pageants, but what can I share about this was the journey. I know some beauty queens share that they experienced so many hardships and trials when they were joining the pageant, but they overcome it by being true on themselves. So I think that's the important part, the experience. So thank you. Yeah, I'm happy on my answer. Let's be real. Our experiences will make us better, and I know criticism will be the barrier when joining a pageant. But we must focus on the things that will make us better, like this. So what I am doing right now, I'm facing my fear, the communication skill, and I know I am not a fully trained and I'm not fully skilled, but I am gonna pursue this because I want this. Yes, keep on fighting, everyone. Okay, remove. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it is tough. It is hard. Question to Billy Hackinson. What advice will you give to a first-timer voter for the 2022 elections? Oh my gosh, it is hard. It's a very controversial question. We need to answer this. So, 3, 2, 1. Thank you for that very timely question. Well, for being a first-timer voter, okay, we must prepare our voter's ID first. But the most important thing is to be aware of our rights as a voter. Don't be afraid to ask because it is our way to know them. Choose a candidate who has plans and views on several issues facing our country right now. Being an informed voter makes an informed choice. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I love my ending there. But it is a hard question to be answered because it is something that we should not be ignored because the election was getting near. But yeah, choose a candidate who is transparent, goal-oriented, and most importantly of what he or she can offer. I think that's a strength of a leader. Okay, let's proceed on my last question. Okay, remove. My last question will be... question to Pauline Amlings. What factors influence you in deciding on what to buy or post online? Okay, that was hard again. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Well, I will gonna relate this on my quality service management subject. Shout out to you, Professor Garcia. So probably more on the personal factors like our lifestyle, our economic status, our preference as a consumer. So I think these factors can affect our buying decisions that based on our expectations and needs. Thank you. Okay, I think that's okay. I think that's a very good answer. Well, anyway, that's being said, it is more about our needs and wants. And as a future business owner, we need to satisfy our guests. Okay, it's 6 questions. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, that was me trying to answer again this hard, tough, and timely questions and as quickly as possible and as quickly as I can. But you know, we're only a human and we are not perfect. But we must really learn our weakness, and honestly, speaking in front of many people was my weakness. So, but in order to answer it is by being aware, educated, and staying confident because it can help you to elaborate and think what's on your mind. Well, I think a shareable tip that I give to anyone who will joining a project or for communication skill honing, if you hone your communication skills, this is a tip. Always aware on what's happening on our society because pageant focuses on so much on political issues like that, and there are no right and wrong answers. This is how you can apply it on ourselves. This is your moment to say what you want, so speak up on it when you are asked, and this is what I am studying and training for right now. So I think that what can I share as a tip to all who pursue pageantry in the future. So that's it, being aware. So that's for now, and thank you and goodbye everyone.